University of Utah football hitting the field for the first time this year. A couple games were canceled due to COVID-19 cases. Tonight they're hosting USC at Rice-Eccles Stadium.
We've got team coverage for you right now, including Morgan Vance. You see, they're talking about the road to this game. But first, we want to go out to Spencer Joseph, who has been talking to fans about how they're celebrating the first big game at home, even without fans in the stands.
So it's interesting to hear fan noise coming from Rice-Eccles Stadium when I full well know there's no fans in the stands. This parking lot is much emptier than it normally would be, but the University of Utah Utes are still playing inside the stadium right behind us. Of course, every fan we talked to today was watching in their own special way to support their team.
The last 2 weeks have been unkind to the University of Utah's football program. Those sounds have been missed by fans, but that just means that Saturday's season opener is even sweeter.
Yeah, go Utes!
This is Marin, Sam, Ammon, and Cooper, the biggest little Utes fans there are. And as for the game,
We're way excited. I almost cried when they postponed last week's game.
I can't even wait for 1 second.
and together with Mom and Dad.
So my husband and I both went to the University of Utah. We just love it. And then the kids have just taken it to a whole new level. They've all known the fight song since they were babies.
They're proudly watching the game. Ammon even gave some predictions that defense would be key.
Sacks and interceptions and pixie.
While some decided to stay home and watch the game, others ventured out to sports bars like Gracie's to watch the game.
Yeah, Gracie's is the place to be, and we have a huge heating system now in our patio. So if you're scared to be inside and too close to people, you can definitely be outside.
But this year has been tough for them, not only with the cancellations.
Sports games, events, I mean, that typically brings us a ton of revenue.
But the governor's new executive orders as well.
With the mandate, we're closing at 10. The game isn't going to be over until at least 11. So I think a lot of people are staying home because of that.
But no matter what, those near and far are watching in their own unique way, still supporting the team with style, hoping all of those U of U Warriors
Play harder than they ever did in their whole life.
Of course, this has been a tough time for everybody in 2020, and of course, not getting the Utah Utes, well, that's just another icing on the cake. So everyone I talked to today was just so glad that football was back here in Utah. At Rice-Eccles Stadium, Spencer Joseph, Fox 13 News, Utah.